Thanks, Ceann Comhairle. Minister, the majority of people in this chamber understand that we need to change the way we work and live to meet our climate change obligations. And I say the majority because not all of us do, but the majority do. And I understand that you are meeting the Department of Agriculture in the next couple of weeks to determine the percentage of emissions reductions targets, and I think the scale is between 22 to 30% is to be negotiated. And the only thing I'd ask, Minister, is that surely it makes more sense before we decide on a specific target that we reach the afforestation targets that we've set ourselves. I think we targeted 8,000 hectares a year. We're only presently delivering 2,500. And we look at technological solutions such as the aeration of slurry tank systems and so on before we set those targets.
Minister.
Dr. Sullivan, I think where the deforestation rates we're going to need is going to be higher than that, because this is complex. When you go into the details of it, we have to account for farming and agriculture, but then we also have to account for land use, slightly separate category but connected, obviously. And there, what we've learnt is that our forestry that we put in recent years, last 4 or 5 decades, was in very peaty soils where there's actually a release of carbon. It's not a sink. And also we'll be clear felling it in rapid fashion, which means actually that sink in forestry will turn into a larger source than we expected. So we're going to have to go further. Going back to what I said earlier on, it's critical in any changes we make. The key metric is getting an income to farmers and foresters so that young people can see, well, that's the future I'm going to go. I'm going to be part of the climate solution and I'm going to get paid well for it. And that's the sort of discussions I'm having with Minister McConnell and other ministers, is how do we make sure that we make this change in a way that works for our people as well as the environment.
Deputy